They sponsor the Community Spotlight program on air. Yeah.
And our mobile app. Our members also help us give back through grants, scholarships, random acts of kindness, and more. Thousands of Arizonans have already joined Desert Financial, located inside the Payson Longhorn.
And thank you to Desert Financial Credit Union for sponsoring the KRIM Community Spotlight program. Chris Higgins in the studio, hoping everyone is having a wonderful Friday morning. Yes, that's right. It is Friday. Yeah. Oh-hoo. And a lot of great things happening this weekend. One of them, you just heard the spot play for the Payson Farmers Market. And opening day is tomorrow, 8 to noon in the Sawmill Movie Theater parking lot. And today, our guests on the Community Spotlight program, and we're doing our Longhorn Spotlight. So we have a couple Longhorns in the studio. Come on, laugh at that. I'm making the Longhorn side. And you can see that if you're watching on the KRIM FM Facebook page or our YouTube channel. But today we're featuring and putting the spotlight on a couple young Longhorns, Ellie Klein and Gabby Burlando. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well.
You're doing well. I'm sure. Are you both sad that school is over at summertime?
Kind of.
Really? Kind of. You're gonna miss it a little bit, Ellie.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. But hey, fun and exciting things this summer. One of them, the Payson Farmers Market, and your business, Ellie Fresh, which Gabby, you work with Ellie, with Ellie Fresh at the Payson Farmers Market, and they're going to be telling us a little bit about that, and also Lorian Rothling in with us this morning from the Payson Farmers Market. Good morning, Lorian.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're going to share some stories because I think there's probably some fun stories, about Ellie and watching Ellie Fresh, over the years and watching her grow, and it's been a lot of fun.
I've been going down memory lane this morning as she has been part of the market since she was a newborn. So it's just been absolutely amazing to watch her blossom.
Yes, and even I think, going back and thinking about Scoops and her little footprints on the back wall at Scoops. Her little footprints, they were so cute. Her little Ellie's getting so big.
Did you see her feet now?
I
Oh
know,
my God.
Yeah. Hey, no, come on, we're not going to go there. But anyway, we are going to talk about Ellie Fresh and just everything you've done, because it's not just a business or where you sell drinks at the farmer's market, but there's a lot more to what you're doing. But you know what? Let's start off by you, Ellie, telling us a little bit about Ellie Fresh, how it got started, and kind of what you do at the farmer's market.
Yeah, it started by my sister starting at the market, and I helped her.
Uh-huh.
And she did Peaches for Teachers, and I really enjoyed helping with that.
Uh-huh.
So my parents came up with me starting my own business,
Uh-huh.
and I went along with it, and I started Ellie Fresh.
There you go. That is so cool. So how old were you when you started Ellie Fresh?
I believe I was 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
Yeah.
And I remember, so going down memory lane, like you said, Lorian, I remember, the first markets, and you were young. You were real young and kind of a little shy, huh? You were a little quieter.
Yeah.
But now, thinking back to the last 2-3 years and watching you interact with people and greeting people and conversing with people, you do a great job. You do a great job, and everyone that is there, Gabby and others that have worked with you over the years, do a really good job. And is that fun for you? Do you have fun doing it?
Yeah, it's really fun for me.
Yeah, and have you noticed how you've changed, how it's gotten easier, and it's just easier for you to do that?
Yeah, once I do it for a while, I get pretty used to it, so yeah.
There you go. So now the money, because you're selling lemonade, you also sell the pops too, don't you? Which is more popular, the drinks or the pops with people?
I would say for little kids, the pops are a little bit more popular, but for grown-ups, they like the drinks more.
little kids probably love you being there. I mean, because they get those pops, and a lot of markets, it's a little bit warmer, it gets hotter as the morning goes on, and they can get a nice, frozen pop from you.
Yeah.
So it's good. So where you said how much of your profits are donated to the school?
50%.
50%.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So that goes to teachers to help them out in their classrooms?
Yeah.
That is really cool. And Gabby, how long have you been helping Ellie?
This is gonna be my second year.
There you go. And what is your most favorite thing? What do you like most about being out there in the Ellie Fresh tent working with Ellie?
It's really fun, and I like making the drinks.
Uh-huh. Hey, there you go. So, and you do cold brew too.
Yeah.
I know the cold brew really good, and it's Dan Zeisen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of a connection there, right?
Mhm.
You got the hookup?
Yeah.
No, and it's good. So keeping people caffeinated if you're out there, and if you're planning on going to the Payson Farmers Market opening day tomorrow from 8 to noon. Know that you can get your coffee drink out there. You can get lemonade, pops,
Iced tea,
everything.
right?
Iced tea.
Two
Yeah.
flavors, they're really good.
Oh, there you go. And so how has it been having Ellie and Ellie
It's
Fresh
been
Market?
amazing. Like I said, she's been part of the market since she was a newborn, and we've just,
Mhm.
I just remember all the cute pictures and playing with her and your son Noah.
Uh-huh.
They went from these adorable little kids to now being totally responsible.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to tell a little tale on her. So she's just 12 now, or just turned 12?
I'm
Turning 12, so she's still 11. So when she was 9 years old, I was just doing my manager thing and walking around, and I was walking by her booth when she was working with a customer, and the customer was clearly a foodie. She was asking tons of questions like, where's the lemonade from, what's in it, and does it have sugar, or she was asking a million kinds of questions. And what struck me is A, Ellie was able to answer all the questions, but B, the customer had no idea she was talking to a 9-year-old. Most 9-year-olds are like, I don't know, man,
Yeah.
And Ellie was just absolutely giving great customer service at 9 years old,
I love your 9-year-old impersonation,
Oh.
Lorian. I don't know. That was great.
They might 9 years old might not do that anymore. I'm really old, so.
Yeah, 9-year-old maybe back in the 60s. I don't know. But that was a good 9-year-old impersonation. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Like I said, I was just so impressed because the woman was so intent on knowing all the facts, and Ellie had them all.
Yeah.
And she wasn't flustered. She was just absolutely amazing.
I know. I think back to, you're right. I know our daughter Gracie has worked with you, and you mentioned Noah, running around, and he'll be helping John,
Yeah.
Tear down this year, the market, do other things out there. Brooklyn, I think your sister Ellie will be back at the market selling T-shirts.
Yeah.
Right? So it's so cool to see, our children and other young people, friends and family that, see their children, everything they're doing.
Well, and how many kids, there's adults that don't know how to combat change
Mm-hmm.
because now it's all in the computer,
Mm-hmm.
but the things just the life skills that they're
Mhm.
learning.
Oh, yeah. So, you talk about, Ellie, you mentioned 50% of the profits that you make from Ellie Fresh at the Payson Farmers Market going to teachers at the school to purchase items, but then other items that you've donated. What are some of the other things that you've done?
Well, they wanted to start a ukulele club at JRE, so I donated some of the ukuleles for that.
Oh,
And
cool.
yeah, and I've got some gift cards for teachers
Mm-hmm.
for Appreciation Week, And I've gotten like earbuds during the pandemic for children who needed them.
400 earbuds.
400 earbuds?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because not allowed to. People weren't allowed to share. The
Yeah.
kids, couldn't share, so they'd have to have their own. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a lot. And what are some of the other things, Gabby, like since you've been working with Ellie, that have been donated to the school?
Well, we've also donated things that are just like necessities, like scissors, glue, notebooks, stuff like that.
Okay.
Also chairs for teachers who need them, because a lot of teachers don't have good desk chairs, or just chairs for the students.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Wow.
It is great. And so, again, talking with Ellie Klein, Gabby Burlando, and Lorian Ruffling, the Payson Farmers Market. But Ellie and Gabby with Ellie Fresh. And I was telling Ellie before the program, maybe even think about, adding that to your name. Ellie Jo Fresh Klein. There we go. I like it. It has a good ring to it. But this is a great example of just two of the really great youth and young people we have in our community. There are so many and so many doing really cool things, and so it's wonderful to be able to highlight them and to share with everyone listening and watching on Facebook and YouTube what our young people do in the community, because there are great young people doing great things, and it doesn't matter what age you are, because again, how old were you when you started this? 8. So come on, there's no excuses. You can get out there and help out and do something like this. So, so what are you looking forward to this year, Ellie, with the market? Is there something, I don't know, looking forward to with it starting up again?
Nothing too specific. I'm just really excited to get to see like my customers.
I know, and now isn't that cool? So you probably have regular customers, right? And it's so fun to kind of reconnect with them after the winter and after not being there for a while. So do you get a lot of people commenting to you like, "Oh, it's great to see you again. Oh, I'm so glad you're back."
Yeah, usually my usuals.
Your usuals.
Usually, yeah.
I like that. My usuals. Oh, that's good. So, and do you remember like some of them by name?
Not really, no.
No. Hey, that's maybe the next thing this season. You can work on the names. So you're like, "Hey, Don, how you doing?" Call them out and point at them. Do the old point like, "Hey, you need your lemonade, Don? Come on, I got it." No, that's a lot of fun. That is great. And Gabby, you excited for this year and to work with Ellie again?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I love doing it. It's so fun just being out there making stuff for people.
Yeah, and it is kind of hard work too. I mean, because you have to get up early, you have to get out there early, get set up, and then after the market, you have to tear everything down. And so have you learned some things like over the years too, like little tricks or things that you do to make it easier?
Yeah, I just have to be nice and get to learn like what my customers like so that I can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So kind of learn your customers a little bit, huh? And what they're looking for and everything else. The pops, are there any new flavors or any new things with those, or?
Not yet, but we did. We're only doing 4 flavors, I believe, this year.
What are the flavors that you're doing?
We have our dairy-free pop.
Okay.
Orange cream. Our healthy pop.
Okay.
And cookies and cream.
And the healthy one, that's like a smoothie or like a juice where like a kind of the smoothie that you make and you make it at home and stuff, and then you made it into a pop.
Yeah.
That one's pretty popular, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and it's healthy, but it also tastes really good too.
Yeah.
And then also a dairy-free option, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Which one do you think is the most popular?
I would think the most popular is the orange cream or the dairy-free.
Orange cream. That just sounds good. I mean, it's so Yeah,
So
refreshing.
creamsicle.
Like a creamsicle. Yeah, very refreshing. How about what is your favorite pop candy?
My favorite is the cookies and cream.
Is it cookies and cream? Yeah. Hey, that sounds really good too. I think I just had the healthy one, like the juice one.
Yeah.
That was really good. So farmers market kicking off this Saturday tomorrow. So you're all ready to go, Lauren?
I can finally say yes. I've even lost my voice this week, so I'm still kind of raspy. But yep, we put the numbers down on the. We have so many vendors that we have to put numbers down on the parking lot, and we got that done at 6 a.m. this morning. So, phew.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice. And again, 14th season.
14th, I know, I can't believe it. Yeah.
Wow. That is
Yeah.
great. And again, the Payson Farmers Market from 8 to noon tomorrow, and then every Saturday until I believe a couple weeks in September.
Right, till September 17th is the
September
last one.
17th. Just wow, over 40 vendors.
Each week we'll average 45 to 50.
Wow, 45 to
Yeah.
50 vendors.
Yeah.
It's great, and all great vendors, great products, so like Ellie Fresh, delicious tea and lemonade and pops too.
Yeah.
So yeah. So again, if you looking for something to do this weekend, definitely need to get out to Sawmill Theater, Payson Farmers Market, and so this year, is there anything special you're looking at, or anything you have in mind as far as Ellie, like donating to the teachers or a school, or something that they're looking for, or?
They really just give me requests and I get it for them.
Mhm.
So whatever they need, I can buy for them.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. And now let me see, what grade are you going to be going into? Into the 7th grade? Oh wow. How do you?
You gotta train new teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were in middle school this year, first year. How did that go?
It went pretty well.
Yeah.
I got all the friends.
Yeah. And Gabby, are you also? Were you in 6th grade this year?
Yeah, I'm going to the 7th.
Yeah. And looking forward to 7th grade.
Yeah, I am. I'm glad to have new teachers and new classes.
Mm-hmm. What what are you excited for? For 7th grade, what do you think will be a lot of fun?
I don't know. I'm glad to have lunch before advisory,
Okay.
and I don't really know. I'm glad to have new teachers, go to new buildings, stuff like that.
Okay. New experiences there.
Yeah.
And now sports. Do you do any sports, Gabby?
Yeah. I do soccer.
Soccer. Someone else does soccer too, I think, huh, Ellie?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you play soccer together.
Mhm.
Nice. How long have you been doing that together?
I think this is our 3rd year doing it together.
3rd year. Wow. There you go. Or do you think maybe as you go up in grades that there might be another sport you might be interested in or might look at?
I do quite a bit of sports.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to stick with those ones.
Yeah. What other sports do you do?
I do volleyball, track, and cross country.
That's right, volleyball, Payson Club volleyball, right? So which sport are you enjoying more right now, do you think, volleyball or soccer?
I would say I'm enjoying volleyball a little bit more.
Really? Nice. Hey, there you go. And then track and field,
Yeah.
do that as well, and cross country.
Mhm.
You like running?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hey, there you go. And running long distance?
Yeah.
All right. And are you doing anything else, Gabby? Other as far as sports?
I do cheer.
Oh, nice. And your sister does cheer as well, right? She's on the cheer team. That is cool. And how about other like programs, and I don't know, in middle school, are there other programs that you're involved in, extracurricular programs?
There are other programs, but I'm not specifically involved in them.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, and then I know going into high school, there's so many great programs at the high school, DECA and FFA and just culinary program, so many different things that you could look into. But again, Ellie Fresh at the Payson Farmers Market tomorrow and every Saturday. One of the great things is when you support Ellie Fresh, get a drink from there. Not only are you supporting a couple young entrepreneurs or the young people that are working there, Ellie and her friends, but you're supporting the schools and all the other youth. So that's really cool. You're just having an influence on so many other young people in the community. So that is great. Well, anything else you would like to add, either Ellie or Gabby?
I don't have anything I want to add.
No?
I don't either.
No? All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on this morning.
Thank
You guys did great. And again, just another example of great young people that we have in the community that are doing really awesome things. And, we're really proud of them. And there's so many young people that we're just so proud of. Last night, the graduation, high school graduation, it was, incredible watching that. And 8th grade promotion. And it was great to just showcase and to applaud all the young people in our community that are moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Lori, and also for coming in, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bright and early.
Bright and early out at the Payson Farmers Market. Again, that's located in the Sawmill Movie Theater parking lot right behind Chili's. And from 8 to noon, but boy, get there early. That's what I would recommend if you want tamale store tamales.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Or some of the other items. Do you ever run out? Do you run out of stuff, Ellie?
Yeah, I don't know.
So there we go. So if you also want to
Probably
get
the strawberry lemonade. That's my favorite.
strawberry lemonade, yeah, that sounds very refreshing,
Yeah.
especially on a warmer morning. So make sure you get there early if you want that strawberry lemonade from Ellie Fresh. All right, thank you again, both of you, and thank you, Lorian, and thank you everyone for listening, and also a big thank you to Desert Financial Credit Union for sponsoring the Community Spotlight, and MHA Foundation for sponsoring our Longhorn Spotlight, where it's great, again, to highlight and spotlight youth in our community. So it's time to get back to the music here with some Thin Lizzy, Hall & Oates, Police, and more, but first, let's get a quick update from the National Weather Service.
That's great. Good job, Ted.
Thank you.
There we go. Done. And I'll just stop this right here. See you later, guys.